we have Pokemon Go Fest Berlin, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down the top tips to help you guys max out on everything going on, because there are some Pokemon hidden in there with some Stardust and some other things going on. So with all that said, you know what time it is. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited for Pokemon Go Fest Berlin? Will I see you guys there? And if not, I suggest that you guys still watch this entire video, because we do have a great preemptive event for Pokemon Go Fest Seattle. So you might as well just be ready for that event through this event as well. So not only should you watch the prep video, you should also watch the Go Fest vlog that I will be putting out tomorrow or later tonight, depending on where you're at. And you guys can have a really good insight as to what Pokemon Go Fest Seattle will be like, which is very exciting. So number one, if you do want to see everything that Campfire does have out, I will put that in another video that's going to be coming out very soon for you as well. But Campfire is going to be a great dynamic map that will include raids and your ability to have friends and communities in Pokemon Go, which is very exciting and has been asked for and needed for a very long time. So that is extremely exciting. And as far as the meetup, if you are in Berlin and you want to come and see me, I will be at the content creator tent from 3 specific times on each day. So you have the opportunity. I will also be walking around the entire time, so you will probably have that opportunity to bump into me as well. But on Friday, it's going to be from 1:30 to 3:30 at the creator tent area. If you want to check out the map over here, you can check it out. And then also on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to go down from 4 all the way until 6 p.m. So all 3 of those times are going to be a great time for you guys to come out, take a picture, get a signature, whatever that is for you guys. Can't wait to see all you guys out there. And then obviously in Seattle, we will be doing the exact same thing, which is very exciting. All right, so now let's start breaking down the Go Fest tips, okay? So if you are doing Go Fest, the options, you have either the early bird pass that starts at 9 or the general admission that starts at 11. So please make sure you know exactly which ticket you are, and all of us are going to go until 6 p.m. So you're either going for a grand total of 9 hours or you're going for a grand total of 7 hours, which either or, I mean, honestly, you're gonna have a great time, but I wanna make sure you guys know exactly what's going on this event. So we have our bonuses that are gonna take place. You have 6 special trades on your event day. You can only trade with players that are gonna have tickets on that day. If they do not have tickets on that day, guys, it's gonna cost a whole lot of Stardust if you guys did see Zoe's video. So please make sure to line that up, and if you have special trades and you need to do them outside of the area, and then you can come back into the park and then continue your gameplay. You're also gonna get reduced Stardust for trades, which means you're gonna get a 50% reduction on your Stardust for trade. So if you are looking for anything, I prefer that you guys start with at least Ultra Friends and then go to Best Friends if you're looking for any type of new legendary Pokemon or new shiny Pokemon, because they're definitely gonna be expensive. You're gonna get a grand total of 9 raid passes included with your tickets. And additionally, there's gonna be extra Team Go Rocket balloons going throughout the day. And then finally, we're gonna get 2 mysterious components per rocket battle. So you have the ability to stack up on a lot of mysterious components and fill up your 12-kilometer eggs, which is one of my tips, because it's a great time to be able to get 12-kilometer eggs at the exact same time. And then you have the add-on. So if you add it onto your tickets, you're gonna get 12 additional raid passes. You're gonna get an extra 5,000 XP per raid, which means on a lucky egg, you're getting 30,000 XP per raid. So if you are a non-level 50 trainer and that is one of your goals, this is an amazing time to be able to stack up. You're gonna get 6 extra regular candy per legendary raid, and you're gonna get 3 XL candy additionally on top per raid. Is that really gonna matter for some of these Pokemon? I mean, we're looking at Darkrai and we're looking at Cresselia as of right now to our knowledge. So I mean, honestly, guys, it's not really that big of a deal if you do or do not have this bonus. And if you did do the critical hatch, you're gonna get 1/4 egg hatch distance, and then you're gonna get 2 times hatch XP, candy, and Stardust. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting into other things, but I wanna make sure you guys have everything that you need to go into this Go Fest day. So the number 1 thing I'm gonna recommend is an external battery pack, because it's very essential that you have power throughout the day. Number 2, bring a poncho or an umbrella if you play on Friday, or if you're playing throughout the days and you just wanna be cautious and be safe, I suggest you do that. Bring extra sunscreen or a hat or some type of, safari looking hat, whatever that is. Very important to keep you safe throughout the weekend and not get sunburned. Personally, I really like to do long sleeves. I feel like it helps out a lot, and it makes for a much easier time to not get burnt on your arms. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna be crazy hot this weekend. Additionally, I would say sunglasses are a great thing to bring. And then also, there's gonna be food on site, but I always suggest having water and having some type of electrolytes that are gonna be able to go in your water to replenish your sweat, because when you sweat, you don't sweat sweat out just water. You sweat out trace minerals as well as sodium, potassium, chloride, magnesium, calcium. All of the minerals are gonna come out in your sweat, so replenishing those at the same time is very important to keep you hydrated and to keep you quenched. And additionally, I suggest that you guys have some type of bars on you as well to manage your hunger throughout the day. Some type of energy bars. Go Macro bars are some of my go-to bars. I think they're really delicious. They're quite heavy for a bar and they're able to kind of sustain you throughout the day. So I definitely always have those in my backpack, which I also suggest you bring, where you can keep your water, where you can keep these things, where you can keep your poncho, where you can keep your external battery pack, something that's gonna be condensed and easy. And even if you wanna go one step further and have a CamelBak backpack, it's gonna be great for you because you can have the water in the bladder that's gonna be in the CamelBak, and it's gonna be that much easier. So now let's start breaking down this actual event and start breaking down the event that's going to include the habitats. There's gonna be 4 of them and then additional things as well. So number 1, we have the Electric Garden, which is gonna include the Hisuian Voltorb. It's also going to include the Trico. Trico is an amazing Pokemon because it goes into Sceptile, and Sceptile is going to have a Mega, which is going to be the #1 grass Mega in the game. So having 296 Exo Candy for this Trico is going to be very important. And then we have 2 other Pokemons. Number 1, Foongus. Foongus is going to be a brand new shiny of the event, and then we also have Combee. Combee will be a later shiny, not at this event, but guys, these 2 Pokemon are going to be Stardust boosted Pokemon. So obviously for the Foongus, I suggest you guys get it for the brand new shiny. However, we also have some Stardust boost. So if you're looking at getting boosted Stardust, this is going to be a great habitat for you. The Combee is going to be giving out 750 Stardust per catch. With a star piece on, it's going to be 1125. And then Foongus is going to be 500, and on a star piece, it's going to be 750. And both of those guys, respectively, can go to 1406 or it can go to 938 with the weather boost, guys. So those Pokemon are going to be great for adding additional Stardust into your gameplay. So having a star piece on in those habitats definitely would be worth your while to gain those Stardust if you guys already have all the shinies you want. And then we have Joltik as well as Helioptile. So Joltik does go into Galvantula. It is not one of the top 100 PvP Pokemon, but it is still a pretty decent and kind of one of those Pokemon when it comes out, you're just like, gosh, what moves does it get and how do I counter this thing again if you don't play too often? So it's definitely one of those useful kind of spicy picks for Go Battle League. And then next we have the Windy Coast. Windy Coast is going to have Shelter. When Shelter in there, it's going to be 1,000 Stardust per catch. On a star piece, you're looking at 1,500 Stardust per catch. So especially if it's rainy weather, you want to be in the Windy Coast area. It's going to tear it up for your Stardust. And then we have Shiny Phoebus in there. We have Shiny Clamperl. We have Panpour. We have Woobat. And we also have Rufflet. So if you want any of those shinies, it's going to be a great place for you. So the top 2 ones are going to be great for Stardust boosts. But I think the first one is going to be better if you are going throughout, because if you think about it, if it's 6 spawns, you have 2 of the 6 that are going to have Stardust boosts, which gives you a grand total of 1,250 Stardust per catch base without weather boost. But if it is weather boosted for rainy weather, you're definitely going to want to get that Shelter because it's going to tear it up for your Stardust. And then next we have the Living Meadow. The Living Meadow is going to have a Pokemon that I need, which is going to be the Galarian Ponyta. And that one has a shiny, so this is going to be one of the first times, if not the first time I believe it is, that's going to be spawning in the wild. And then we have Scyther. Scyther has a shiny. I need a little bit of XL candy for this Pokemon to make it for the Mega Scissor, which we have been seeing a little bit of data leaks. And then we have Hoppip and Yanma. Both of them do have shinies. Both of them are relatively common. Hoppip, obviously we've had Combee. And then we also have Pansage. Pansage is going to be a brand new Pokemon for a lot of people. And this one does not have a shiny yet, but it will in Sapporo. And then finally, we also have the Swirlix, which is then going to lead us into the last, which is going to be the Molten Rocks. So we have Onix in here. Onix does go into Mega Steelix, and Steelix is going to be great for boosting the Steel and the Ground type Pokemon. And then we are going to have Lunatone. Lunatone does have a shiny, and then we also have Rampardos in here. Great shiny. Most of us probably have way too many of them, but it is a very viable top meta rock attacker. And then here we have the brand new shiny of the event, which is going to be the regional of Pansear. So Pansear is going to have a shiny, so you're definitely going to want to spend some time in this area to try to get that shiny. And then we have Roggenrola as well as Darumaka. So those Pokemon, great shinies, another great region, but if we're looking at functional Stardust, obviously at the top. Which then leads us into what Mega Level 3 Pokemon should we be rocking? So honestly guys, if you do need some Sceptile XL candy, obviously you can have a Mega Venusaur in there, that will definitely work, or you can have an Abomasnow, which boosts the ice typing as well. But I think the most functional one in here is going to be the Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl is going to boost all of our rock, XL candy, and our flying type. So we have Rufflet in there, we have Hoppip, we have Scyther, which is going to be great. And we have Rampardos in there as well. So that is something to look out for. Also, we have official spawns for the entire event. We have Cowboy Hat Snorlax, which actually does have a shiny. So that Pokemon is actually going to be pretty good for a gym defender. And then it's also going to be good in the Go Battle League. It's going to be ranked 90 in the Great League at a 115-14 and ranked 66 in the Ultra League at a 0-12-15. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 50. So this Pokemon is very viable and it's going to be a very desirable shiny. And then we have a ton of unknowns. What I suggest about the unknowns, do you need Axel Candy for those Pokemon? Not really, but what I do suggest is try your best to click on as many as possible. Number one, there's a lot of letters here that a lot of people would probably want, especially if they're not able to go to the Go Fests or any of the fests to be able to get those. Number two, shiny unknowns are going to be very, very sought after. And the unknowns there are going to be A, B, E, L, R, S, T, and U, which is then going to lead us into the raid battles. So we do have Cresselia as well as Darkrai. So these Pokemon are going to be making up their raids. Do you need to go after these Pokemon super hard? Well, Darkrai just got trumped out by Hydreigon as the top dark attacker in the game. So it's just become a little bit less relevant. They both have shinies, great looking shinies at that. I really like the purplish black coming from the Darkrai. And then I also like the Cresselia change up that's like purple and neon green type shiny, so I think they really look good. So if you're going after Darkrai, you're gonna need the counters of Fighting, Fairy, or Bug. 100% IV is gonna be 21-36 under normal conditions. In foggy weather, it's gonna be 26-41. And then we have Cresselia, which is gonna be Ghost, Dark, and Bug. So if you want a universal counter for both of them, you can use Bug type counters, even though they are definitely not the strongest counters. 16-33 is gonna be the 100% IV, and if it is windy weather, 2041. And Cresselia is really good ranked in the Go Battle League. It's ranked 48 in the Great League. It needs to have Grass Knot though. At a 2-15-13, so you have to trade this with probably great friends to be able to make this IV spread happen. And it's ranked 9 in the Ultra League at a 1-15-13, so this is gonna have to be before great friends to even get the chance to have a 1. And then in the Master League, it's gonna be ranked 97. And then Darkrai in the Master League is gonna be ranked 65 with XL Candy. And then there's gonna be two other things that we want to cover. Number one, we are gonna cover the Landform Shaman IVs, and then we are also gonna cover the other Ultra Beasts that we will be getting. For the Landform Shaman, 100% IV at level 15 should be 1539. And for the Pheromosa, which is going to be Bug and Fighting, the 100% IV should be 1218. So overall, guys, Go Fest Berlin is going to be fun. There are two brand new shinies. We have the unknowns that are going to be shiny as well, and the Snorlax shiny. We do want to try our best to get the shiny Pansear. It's going to be very valuable outside of EU for sure. And then additionally, if you look at that Foongus, it's only available here right now in this type of spawn quantity. But the Go Fest will have spawns going on throughout the entire world to celebrate this event. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. I hope to see you guys out at the meetup. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, infinite base to the next level. See you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.